Hi, my name's Professor Silver, and in today's class, we'll break down the legendary history of Orange League champion Drake and his nearly unstoppable Dragonite. This video is brought to you by Squarespace. Drake is the Orange Archipelago's strongest trainer and the Orange Crew's supreme gym leader. While little was said of his early adventures, we can assume he started with a Dratini, barreled through the Orange League, and dethroned the region's previous champ. His rise to the top took place sometime prior to his debut in the episode Hello Pumelo, but it's unknown how long he's held his title or if he's won any other regional leagues. Although all Orange Island gym leaders were said to be significantly stronger than their Cantonian counterparts, Drake was both literally and figuratively in a league of his own. Challengers occasionally beat his Ditto, Onix, Gengar, Venusaur, and Electabuzz, but none were tough enough to best his Dragonite. Thanks to its limitless power, quick wit, and ability to use 10 moves, Drake never lost a single battle as champion. His many victories made him worried that he would never find a worthy competitor, but he still treated all his challengers with respect and admiration. This is in direct contrast to Sunyshore gym leader Volkner, whose undefeated record led him to become bitter, dejected, and uncaring for those who challenged him. While Volkner required coaxing to battle Ash, all Drake needed was some last-minute training with Team Rocket, 4 shell-shaped badges, and a firm handshake. By accepting Ash's challenge, Drake offered him redemption for his abysmal showing at the Indigo League, and a chance to fight in his first full battle. As the champ's first act of the match, he used his Ditto opposite Pikachu. While Ditto was nowhere near as strong as Dragonite, it was still powerful enough to regularly sweep a challenger's entire team. To start off the battle, Ditto mimicked Pikachu's form, tanked Thunder, fired off a Thunder of its own, exchanged Thunder Shocks with the Electric Mouse, and dodged Thunderbolt. Sadly for Drake, Pikachu absorbed its electricity, pressed forward with Quick Attack, and won with an electrifying Tail Slam. Because Drake then summoned Onix, Ash responded by swapping Pikachu for Squirtle. Onix dug away from Water Gun, sent Squirtle flying, and did major damage with Bind. But Squirtle withdrew into its shell, broke free with Hydro Pump, and won out with Skull Bash. Ash's momentum took Drake by surprise, so the champ shook things up by summoning Gengar. Although Squirtle's victory made up for its lack of exposure at the Pewter City Gym, Ash thought it too tired to keep fighting and replaced it with Tauros, a Pokemon he had never used before. Drake immediately seized on the mistake of using a normal type against a ghost. He had his Pokemon activate its ghostly abilities, levitate away from Fissure, and induce massive confusion. Since Tauros ran wild in response, Ash recalled him to his Pokeball and summoned Lapras. Remarkably, the battle with Gengar remains Lapras's only battle to date. The Water-Ice type dodged Hypnosis and shot off Water Gun, but Gengar held strong and produced an epic cliffhanger by exchanging Nightshade for Ice Beam. In the next episode, Enter the Dragonite, the resulting collision produced a double knockout. Gengar's downfall was especially notable, as it marked the very first time Ash fainted a ghost. Not only that, but the Pokemon's defeat also led to a short break and field change. While Ash and Drake get ready for the rest of the battle, let's shift focus and discuss today's sponsor, Squarespace. With Squarespace, building and maintaining a website has never been easier. The all-in-one platform makes it simple to build, manage, and maintain your online presence. Using Squarespace's award-winning templates, you can design a website in almost no time at all. On platform, you can also purchase a domain, promote your brand, and sell your services. If you're raring to show the world your creative self or start that business you've always dreamed about, I suggest you start your free trial for the platform as soon as possible. When you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/AlexSilver and use the code AlexSilver to get 10% off your purchase of a website or domain. And now back to the rest of Drake's history. Drake's 3 losses worried his adoring fans, but he re-entered the battlefield filled with confidence. That's because he knew that no matter what happened, Dragonite would always have his back. While Ash started the matchup's second half with Tauros, Drake opened with Venusaur. The field's sandy surface prevented Tauros from using Fissure, so Venusaur started off the battle by collecting Sunlight and charging Solar Beam. Tauros tried to preempt the blast with Takedown, but got his hooves stuck in the sand before he could do any damage. Rather than lose to Solar Beam, however, he flung Venusaur high into the air. By doing so, Tauros massively limited the damage done by the blast. After the Wild Bull withstood the attack, he took heavy injury from Vine Whip, stampeded through the arena, won out with Takedown, and earned Ash his very first victory over a fully evolved starter. In the next showdown, Drake used his high-level Electabuzz against Ash's Bulbasaur. To give Drake his first win of the battle, Electabuzz shot off Thunder Shock, weathered Razor Leaf with Thunderbolt, and prevailed with Thunder Punch. Ash's next Pokemon, Charizard, took advantage of Bulbasaur's loss and used it as an opportunity to return to glory as Ash's most formidable ace. Electabuzz dodged Flamethrower, landed Thunder Punch, and let loose Thunder, but Charizard broke free of its electric hold and claimed victory with Seismic Toss. With the electric type defeated, Dragonite emerged as Drake's last hope for victory. Even though the pseudo-legendary needed to beat 4 of Ash's Pokemon in order to fulfill its master's goal, Drake saw the uphill battle as an exciting challenge worthy of his full skill as a trainer. Opposite Ash's ace, Dragonite doused Flamethrower with Water Gun, rocketed into the air, shot off Ice Beams, intercepted Seismic Toss, let loose Slam, and won with Dragon Rage. Its next victim was Ash's Squirtle. Starting strong, Dragonite repelled Hydro Pump, retaliated with Thunderbolt, and used Body Slam. Squirtle blocked the attack, but the dragon won anyway thanks to its mighty tail. Although Team Rocket disrupted the battle thereafter, Dragonite ended their distraction almost as soon as they arrived. Once the trio had blasted off, it then fought Tauros. It evaded takedown and let off Body Slam, but Tauros absorbed the impact thanks to the sandy surface beneath his hooves and painfully slammed it downward. Fortunately for Drake, Dragonite refused to quit and triumphed over its foe with Thunder. Having defeated 3 members of Ash's team, the dragon then faced Ash's final Pokemon, Pikachu. Dragonite overcame agility and shot off Hyper Beam, but Pikachu bounced away from the blast, landed on its head, and ended its reign of terror with Thunder. The electrical blast was so powerful, I imagine that even Zapdos would have looked on in awe. Through the beating of Dragonite, Ash earned Drake's respect, the winner's trophy, entry into the Orange Islands Hall of Fame, and closure to his journey in the Orange Archipelago. In spite of the battle's outcome, Drake accepted defeat with grace and humility. Since he praised all his Pokemon whenever they fell in defeat, we can assume that he cares more about the thrill of battle and well-being of his Pokemon than the maintenance of his perfect record. While little has been said of Drake since the league's conclusion, I suspect he and Dragonite have since grown into formidable warriors worthy of the Masters 8. I highly doubt they'll reappear, but I'd be ecstatic if they did. Their bout with Ash is one of my favorite battles in the entire series. They may be part of a mostly forgotten saga, but they'll forever hold a place in my heart. Thanks to their inclusion in the series, we got an epic ending to the Orange Islands, the first true showcase of Ash's skill as a trainer, and major narrative growth for all his Pokemon. And with that, class is adjourned. I'd like to extend a special thanks to both Squarespace and the channel's patrons for their continued support. Thanks to their contributions, I'm able to focus more time on the channel's development. If you'd like to join the Patreon and watch videos early, make sure to sign up via the link in the description. For additional ways to help the channel and earn extra credit, make sure to like this video, comment your thoughts on Drake, subscribe, and hit the bell so you're never late to class. Until next time, catch you later.